Yeah. I think it's better than Evil Within, though. You think? Are you sure you can beat it in 42 minutes?
I'm at 32 right now. This part only takes like maybe 7 minutes, and the ending
Now
is
that I
only
think
like.
about it, it'd be really hard to beat MWR uh, in in an hour because it's a tough game to play. The campaign tough. The campaign's pretty tough. I replayed it and it took me at least 3 times to get through the final mission, and I remember how hard that mission was when I played it. No fighting in the war room is a really hard mission. It's like one of the hardest, and smartest ones. I thought you were trying to speed run the whole game. Are you just doing the DLC?
Well, I did the full game
Oh, earlier or something?
yesterday.
Yesterday, oh. It's just been days since I played MLB 17. Man, they haven't touched this game in like, at least a whole week. Imagine showing this to a
The
kid, a
show
little
is on
kid,
the air with
like a
Saturday
really
Night
little kid,
Baseball from Yankee
like a
Stadium
10-year-old
in
or a
the
9-year-old.
Bronx. Tonight,
Gosh,
Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the...
what do you think they?
Well, 10-year-olds play Mortal Kombat, so I don't know.
No, but this is brutal. More brutal than Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat. Okay, maybe not a 10-year-old. How about an 8-year-old?
Play Mortal Kombat, so I don't know. Oh yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees.
Oh, Gigi, when is your birthday?
Why do you want to know?
Just wondering.
Year
Luis
or day?
Severino will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series.
Day.
What do we need to know here, HR?
17.
Well, Matt, he's the standard. I mean, you're talking
17.
about big year.
Didn't you say
25
2004?
wins last season, so you know he's bringing the
What?
full arsenal. He's the top shelf. He is the guy that you look at and say, this is who I want to be.
Here's Gerard Dyson.
What month?
He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
September.
Oh.
The right fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Yeah, it's coming. Your birthday's coming up.
That's so long. It's like 3 months.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead. But comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused. Keep your foot on the
Is there a
pedal,
possible
and
way
just
to speed
continue
run
put that
zombies?
opponent away, because this little lead can dwindle quick.
Yeah.
What?
Into the windup. Here
Speed
comes
run
the
is
0-2
six.
pitch. Now a flare out toward right center.
Have you ever tried to
Cano
speed run
ranging
zombies?
into the outfield. He gets
No.
there, but he missed it.
How did I miss it? Okay.
Here's Cameron Maben now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Oh, I missed it.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. If Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? He'll say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitchers.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Nah.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right,
That's a
so we'll
foul
try
ball.
it
You ain't
again at
taking that
1 and
out.
2. Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball.
Oh, that's a foul ball too.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles.
Batting
Oh,
HR,
you have
what's
no
the key
battery in
trying
your
to stop
camera.
their opponent's
That's
winning
not good.
streak?
Chris.
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before
Yeah,
he
this
takes
part
it to
is a
you.
little slow.
I don't know. I don't know how he managed to survive falling without dying, but okay.
There's only 2 stories. Never mind, that was 3.
What?
Yeah, that was 3 stories.
Yeah, you wouldn't survive that.
First
2
pitch of
stories
the
you could
at-bat
survive,
on
but
its
3
way.
you'd be dead.
Pitch is a cold
Maybe
strike. The
maybe you
throw.
could survive 3
He's
stories,
way
but
late, and he's in there
it's not
easily at second.
not likely. If it's 4 though, you're dead.
In front of the
Definitely.
changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 home. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in
Well, of
last
course,
night's game. They didn't
it's
do a
a-
very good job driving in runs.
It's a video
Now, in this
game,
game, you capitalize on it.
It's not
Oh, hang
realistic.
on now. This ball is crushed into left field.
No
And this
way,
one
bro.
ain't.
No way, bro.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple.
That was
If you
cool.
put a fastball up in the zone,
Batting
over the
fourth,
heart of the plate,
third
this
baseman
guy's going to
number
turn it
13.
around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Manny Machado comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, I could do this in 45 minutes.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Definitely.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust.
I
That's
don't
a
really
pretty
do
good
speed
swing
runs,
after
but
seeing
if
2
I had to do a speed
fastballs
run,
now
I'd
in a
probably
row.
do it for Resident Evil.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Wilson Ramos will be next. Neither guy willing to give in, and
Actually-
the at-bat will continue.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back.
No,
with
I
a
wouldn't do
fastball,
Resident
now he's
Evil.
late.
I do
Now he
Uncharted
doesn't
because
how
I
to
know
adjust. He's
Uncharted
kinda
really
caught in
well.
between. You got him set
And
up
I could
perfectly.
speed run that shit like
Payoff
in
pitch
over
one more
maybe
time.
20 minutes.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Lorenz. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fifth.
Here's the catcher,
catcher,
Wilson
number 40.
Ramos. And a quick
Wilson
glance at the numbers
Ramos.
will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a
damn
good
it.
idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Oh, you're on the last part. Nice.
But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium.
It's too bad
It's
you
now
can't,
2-0
like,
Baltimore.
exit without him being there.
Chris Tillman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that,
So do you have Wi-Fi now?
To even get out the gate and win the game.
Yeah.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here.
I never asked you that. When did you get Wi-Fi?
Center fielder,
A month
Jacoby
ago.
A month
Ellsbury.
ago.
Actually, a few weeks ago.
Now a swing by Ellsbury and an easy ground ball out to second. And on one pitch, he's retired.
At least you don't lag
Digging
anymore.
in, Brett Gardner. First at bat for him as he enters play
My hotspot
third in
was
the
actually
American
fine.
League batting race.
But I needed Wi-Fi to do downloads.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice look.
Yesterday, they got blown out. Okay, we all know it. We watched it. But this is game 2. So you just go out and win the game today and start a new streak of your own.
Wi-Fi does help though.
Robinson Cano.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano. And he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well. First pitch of the at-bat. And he chased up and out of the zone.
Who was the
A swing
original
and a miss.
character?
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's
Miles
something he's
Upson.
going to do a lot of at this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that was a nice swing and that opposite field base hit. He's using the whole
Batting
field. He's off
fourth.
to a great start.
First
If he
baseman.
stays like this, this
Mark
could be a monster year
Lorenz.
for him.
You beat it. Nice.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Mark Lorenz. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in.
Yeah, that
High
was-
in the air out to center field. Maben is there.
I'm trying to play MLB
And
and watch
there
your
are
stream
two
at the
gone
same
now.
time, and it's hard.
So stepping in, Brian McCann. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Get a home
Here
run
comes
here.
the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim.
You think they'll make a
Comes into
sequel
this
to what
one
happened
really
to
slumping. The number
what
here
happened
over the
after
past several games, not very pretty.
what? You don't? Why?
Because they already finished it.
First delivery to him on the way.
This is that.
Sends that one out of play for strike
There's something
one.
else you could discuss.
When did this come out, by the way?
Chop
The
foul at the
DLC.
plate here, and it's 0-2.
2014.
No, the DLC, like the Whistleblower DLC.
That's right around maybe.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here he
I
comes
beat
on a ball and 2
Whistleblower in
strikes.
46.
And he struck him
32
out.
seconds.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Batting 7th.
And at second base, Robinson Cano. Maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to jazz when he's catching a ground ball and flipping it to first.
Stepping
try
into
to
the box,
beat,
Jonathan Scope. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Granderson is right there as he takes it for the
Can
second
you try
out.
to beat
Well, this one was
BF4?
squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much
Can you
better.
try to speed run BF4?
Adrian Beltre is at the plate here.
Why not?
It's 0-1.
I don't
He's
know
never
what was going
played
on
it.
with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally
You
different
should
pitcher
play
here
it.
in
It's a
the
good
second.
game.
Really starting to settle in. Really starting to throw strikes.
The campaign
He
is
fouls
awesome.
off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a
It's
row?
awesome. I'm just letting you know that.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Why don't you want to, though? I'm just wondering.
And that's why I don't
The
want to
next
touch.
0-2. Now,
What's the problem with
fastball
playing
swung on and
BF4?
missed, and that
You don't
is
like it or
out number
something?
3.
Say it one more time.
3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're up 2-0.
Fine, whatever.
Coming to the plate now,
Leading off for the
Dustin
Yankees.
Mays. He'll
Third
start us out
baseman.
here in the home half of the
Dustin
second.
Mays.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball.
Well,
Oh, I'm
this is a
getting
good
tired.
sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple runs early.
Play,
Granderson.
So striding forward now, Curtis Granderson.
more.
The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign.
maybe 2 more innings, and then I'm probably gonna turn this off. And then there we go.
Settling in now,
Batting eighth.
Victor Martinez.
Designated
He's
hitter.
currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. And he takes ball 1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
No way.
And that's swung
no.
on and fouled straight back.
Can you play the game again? I want to see you play it.
The 1-1 to Martinez.
The real
Drilled to
game.
first. Davis has it. Hardy for 1. On to
Oh, come
first,
on,
and
Didi. I
Martinez
want to see you play
grounds into a
the
double play.
real Outlast
Well,
game.
there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Hardy's up with it. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees.
I can't hit nothing, man.
So striding in,
Leading off
J.J.
for
Hardy.
Baltimore.
He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the
J.J.
What
third.
do I get for not playing this? I lost my skill.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Line drive to left. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Gerard Dyson. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Into the box now, Cameron Maybin. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. In with ease.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Ellsbury is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Dyson is on his way home.
No.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from
God
second.
damn it.
The first baseman, number
Digging in to try it again.
You're letting me
Chris
down,
Davis.
bro.
Base is empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
GG, how come you don't play zombies that much anymore? I don't see you on zombies
in the
anymore.
home half of inning number
I see
3.
you playing Rainbow a lot.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
GG.
Squared that one up just a little late.
GG. GG, say something. How come you don't play zombies that much anymore? How come you're always playing Rainbow? Really, GG? Yeah, that's very classy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
A leadoff base hit, that's the last thing he wanted to see here to start the 3rd inning. He's already given up 5 hits. He's been struggling, been pitching out of the stretch, hasn't looked comfortable. This could be a short game for him.
And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put.
When I want to talk to you, you clearly don't want to talk to me.
He's ready.
When I ask
Here's
you
the
a question,
1-0.
you don't want to talk to me.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
That can be one of the
When
downfalls
I ask you if you don't play zombies and you still play
Siege,
Siege, when you go play Siege, you don't answer
you're
me.
kind of in a difficult spot.
Yeah.
Sliced hard down the left field line.
No wonder
And
we're
that'll
at where
get
we're at
down
now.
for what should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Yeah, they've
you
been
want,
stymied so far in this one.
Now
But
you
they've
want to know
strung together
why
a
I
couple
don't
hits and
like
are poised to finally
doing
break
this.
through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
I want to have a
This
conversation
is
with you,
line
and
to
you
left.
just won't
Oh,
want
and
to
this
talk.
deflects right off him.
Nice.
In to score, the runner from 3rd. And the second runner will stop at 3rd, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
First baseman number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Lorenz.
Mark Lorenz.
Gigi, why don't you want to talk to
for him
me?
here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Runners are at 1st and 3rd with none out.
Clearly, I want to talk to you, but you don't want to talk to me. Nice.
Hit hard to short. Hardy's there to 2nd for 1. On to 1st, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from 3rd. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
See, you know what? That's why I don't like doing this. Because when I do want to talk to you, you ignore me.
This inning looked like it was going to really get out of hand. That double play ball really came in handy. He'd already given up 2 runs. Now you can't let anything else get started. This is a big hitter to get out.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from
Gigi,
him. He's
why
having
do you
such a
ignore
great
me?
year. You think he's on most things all the time.
I was charging the
A swing and a drive sent
Oh.
out toward the gap.
But
Thought
yeah,
you were,
That one is out
I
of
thought you
here.
were ignoring me. Sorry.
detection is all that's annoying.
I'm not. I asked you, I said, how come you don't play zombies as much as you used to? You're always on Siege.
Number
And
13 for him on
What
the year.
happened?
And with it, the Yankees have tied this one at
Is that
3.
your problem?
did it bore you or something?
No, I rotate games.
I mean, I'm just saying. I thought zombies. I thought you liked playing zombies. I thought like you really thought zombies was your thing.
I do.
That's what I love about
Whatever.
baseball. The pitch
I guess
before,
it
he looked
happened.
absolutely foolish. But he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Oh gosh, I can't stay awake anymore. Don't play one more inning, I'm going to bed.
Now batting.
Stepping in now,
Third baseman,
Dustin Mays.
Dustin Mays.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Wait, are you gonna leave?
In a minute, yeah. Why?
Just asking.
Oh. I was like, do you want? You gonna see if you what?
Let's see if I could get someone to host me.
In what?
See, that's the thing. Like, I say something, you always have to comment. If I don't answer it, you keep bugging me.
Because I want to know what it is.
Well, because I don't want to tell you. It's simple as that. You always want to know everything.
Well, you
It's
know,
annoying.
you bring up a topic and you say, I'm going to get somebody to host me, and I'm like, doesn't make any sense. Well, what is it for, though?
If it doesn't make any sense, then don't ask.
What is it for? Is it for
Nothing.
a podcast?
Oh my gosh.
You don't want to tell me anything anymore, I've noticed.
I just don't in general. You just get me annoyed.
You used to want to tell me things, now you don't want to tell me anything. Well, what happened to that, huh?
You want to start a war?
Well, what happened to that? I want to know.
Do you want to start a war? Answer the question.
Just tell me why you don't do
Yes
that
or
anymore.
no? Yes or no, or we're gonna start a war.
Just tell me why you don't do that anymore.
Okay, fine, I'm out.
I don't understand.
3 runs already home here. Tillman's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Now Maben gets it in here off the wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
In is Curtis
Right
Granderson.
fielder.
A base hit in his first trip.
Granderson.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire.
Just ask a simple question. Fuck it, I'm putting this on mute. I just ask a simple question, and he can't.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Gregorius into shallow center. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that